Hello out there, welcome back to the bench. We're a little cluttered today, but today we're going to be going over glass files. These are fastly becoming one of my favorite tools here on the bench, other than my airbrush. And these will be replacing many applications for me as far as sandpaper goes. Now this is traditionally what I would use, sanding sponges, traditional sandpaper. I get this at my local auto shop. Auto supply place for painting cars, and these are flexible sanding sticks. These are wide style, and then so you'll see there's a polisher and a finisher in there. We're going to show you our replacement for that instead of paying this big money for this stuff. And these are all different grades of grit. And hold on a second. And I also have sanding sponges I used to use. Still doing certain applications, but these other ones are really. This is from Display. Now these are all different, again, grits. And these are your sponges. So yeah, nice product. These are all labeled, the grits. However, they wear out and you got to keep buying them, obviously. Very soft. And the glass file is permanent. Yeah, I mean, you're going to wear some out, but it might take you a good year of solid building, maybe 2, to get rid of one of these things. And let me show you the difference. Kind of cartoony drawing way to show you guys the difference. Now in sandpaper, traditional sandpaper, all the sanding brushes, I mean the sanding sponges and the sticks I just showed you, this is what you're going to get. It's technically a grit, we'll call it sand, a sanding grit of different varying sizes, and it's going to be glued, you know, to the top of a flexible sheet. And that's what you got here. You got the mica glued to a sheet, different sizes, and then you sand, and that's it. And that's what it looks like if you took this to a microscope and blew it up. This is what you're looking at. Here's the plastic here, the paper, and this is this is a really outrageously over the top way of showing you. But this is what you're sanding when you're sanding your Gunpla or your models, and you're breaking down. You're going down to the surface, you're meeting it up evenly. I mean, this is an over-the-top way to show you. Now, the difference here in a glass file is it's engraved. It's not this way. The best way to show you is a golf ball. If I took a glass file and I took this golf ball, opened it up and laid it flat, you'd be looking at technically what a glass file is. It's the glass and it's got embedded little circles. So when you're filing, it's actually a flat surface. It's a dead flat surface, and it's reversed. So you're going in reverse, and then your piece is grabbing into the little holes, and that's how you're getting it. It gives you a similar results, but I think better results. And you're able to clean these. These, maybe you can dip them in the water a little bit, but you know, you're only going to get so far. The paper breaks down, whereas the glass is not going to break down. So that's a little bit of the education. Now, I'm not going to show all of these because this isn't a shootout. What I did was I bought a bunch, and I found the 2 or 3 that are great. And I'm not going to use and show all of them because they all work similar. I guess if one fits in your hand better than another, you can go by that. But the value of what I'm going to show you is the kicker here. And I'll show you what I purchased, and I'll give you their pricing points. This is what I had about a year ago. This is a basic file on Amazon. It's not quite the same. This is a traditional, almost like a sandpaper. So this is what I started with. Now this is what I upgraded to. This comes in a nice little case. So yeah, it's on one side is the sanding portion. The other side is glass. You can feel it. So this is what I started with. This was almost $10. And then I got these 2 right after that one. I bought them all the same week. These come in these nice cases. All right, now these are 2 different colors. Now we're going to get into this in a second. The darker color, the black, is the rougher, and the clear one is we'll call it the polisher because it's super fine, like 12,000 grit. So this will get you down even. This will polish it up, and then we'll finish it off. with an even better polisher. So here's what we're doing. These are the ones I bought recently because I wanted to get, a lot of these disappear and come and go from Amazon, but I found these other ones were pretty steady. All right, so what we have here is, the first one is a brand name is Display. Siren glass, 12,000. That's 12,000 grit. That's how fine this is. So I'll show you this. I'm going to put them to the test. Now you can tell they all come in the same cases. Quite similar. The Display cost $12.99. Yeah, I guess you're paying for the brand. So one side is a mirror, and this side is your sanding portion. Very fine. Now, I'm not sure, but they had two of them, but they both said 12,000. So I didn't. I just grabbed one of them. They both had the 12,000 number. The number was different here, but it still had the same grit. So this is more of a polishing, a finisher. Again, maybe it's a little bigger than some. Nah, they're all about the same size. I'm going to show you a couple of bigger ones in a second if you have big hands, but these are just to get the nubs off. You're not going to sand a whole model. I mean, if you're doing a big airplane kit, you're going to need, or you're sanding down primer on a car, you're still going to need sandpaper for that. This is to get the edges down right. We'll leave this out because we're going to check that out. All right, here's the other one I got. This one cost $10.79. Hold on, guys. Let me get it out of the package here. Okay. Now this, again, two colors. Black and the clear. Traditionally, so far, I found out everyone I bought, the black is the rougher one, and the clear is your finisher. Unfortunately for this one, it's too rough. Can you see the star pattern on this one? I mean, this one sticks up. So this is different than the rest. Those are little dots that are sticking up. This is like permanent sandpaper. I wasn't crazy about this. I mean, it can come in handy if you're going to really sand something down. You're going to put notches in something. I mean, this is really, it doesn't even have a grit to it. I checked, and it just doesn't have a grit listed. Yeah, it just says nano glass. That's all it says. So, now, this is nice. It's large. You can do really, airplane hulls and, ship hulls and airplane fuselages. This is good stuff. This is a nice, it's like having permanent sandpaper. It's a thick glass. It's a nice piece. Comes in a nice case. It's $10 for the two. Really can't be beaten. Now this, however, is like my traditional glass ones, like the golf ball. This has the indent where they go in. It's smooth, so I can move my finger across it. This is probably, again, like a 12,000 to 15,000 grit. So this will be your polisher. So this is pretty nice to have because of the size of it. And it really is beefy. And you can clean these too. I'm going to show you how we're going to clean them in a second. So this isn't going to give you everything you need. I recommend this for guys who are building stuff other than Gunpla. But it's still probably at that price worth having. It's a nice piece. It comes in a nice case. I'll have the links for all these below. Now over here we have Mr. Green. This one's different. This is a traditional, comes in a nice case, huh? Cork. This is a traditional file. Let me show you what I mean. See that? Now this is two-sided. This is more of a cross pattern. There we go. And this side is more of the dot side. See it? You can tell which one's the smoothest because you just take your finger and I can't move it. I'll flip it and I can move across. So this will be the polishing side. This will be the sanding side. This is a nice piece. This isn't, it's basically the glass files. However, it's stainless steel. And that's the difference. And it's two-sided. You don't have to use two different units, which is convenient also. So this will work the same as all these. So again, I'll put the link below for this. Let's see how much this one cost. $9.99. And basically you're getting both. So $5 a piece technically. All right, we'll leave him here. We did the display. I showed you that. All right, let's show you this. I grabbed this because I like the shape of it. And this is two-sided. And it tells you on it. All right, let's get the name on this thing first. White Dugong. See it? Dugong. You guys out there, anybody know, does that mean whale? Because there's a little whale here. And I'm guessing that's what that means. Anyway, see it says nail shiner because it's a polisher. This costs $7.99. And you're getting both in one hand again, convenient. It'll tell you what side is which. Hard, so that's going to shave down the piece, and soft is the polishing. So again, very convenient. This is a true glass file. It's smooth, and it's the golf ball style. And so you're going to file down with this, flip it around, polish with this, and then we're going to finish it off. I'll show you how we're going to finish everything off. I got this down to a science. I got it perfectly set this up for you guys to write the proper product. All right, here's our display. We need that. We're going to test that. All right, here's the winner of the bunch. I mean, we're going to show you these in real time anyway, but here's the winner. This package right here. 10 of them, okay? I mean 8, I should say 8. It's an 8-pack. You're going to get 4 of the black, the rougher, and 4 of the clear ones. Check this out. There's your rough. And it's easy to find out because it's black. It's colored. Right? And this isn't as rough as the others, but you can tell it's rougher when you compare it to the clear one. So you got 4 clear ones and 4 blacks. So you got 4 polishing and 4 of the sanding. Can't be beat at $8.99. All right, here's the winner of the pack. Again, you might have bigger hands. You want to use the bigger one here, stainless steel, or you want to have the convenience of having them on one. At $8.99, I'd even throw this in your cart anyway. These are fantastic. I'll have the links below for all of these. And I noticed a little while ago, I was sent this balancer from Gun Primer, and there it is, Gun Primer. I wasn't sent by him. A retailer threw it in the package for me. I wanted to try it. It was like $5, $10, whatever this thing was. So I like the results. Now, I noticed it was just a couple pieces I did it. It started breaking down because it's this soft form, which is nice. You know, you get around the edges with the, you know, do your nails there. You get around the edges with this, but it did wear out fast. But I like the results I got on sanding it, and then this polishing side. I mean, I really like the results. I said there's got to be something out there to combat the cost of this, and I found them here, and it's even the same colors. One side is white, one side is the rougher green, and it is a, how many did I get in this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10-pack for $9.99, $1 a piece. And there we go. It even has a protector between each one so they don't roughen themselves up. So I found the perfect setup of sanding down the nub. We'll cut them off, sand them, and then polish them. And I can even keep polishing, making the plastic bright, shiny plastic, as if I sprayed gloss coat on it. So let's go ahead and test these out, and we'll show you what we mean. Now we'll get our Tamiya nippers out here, which I just tested. Doesn't matter which nipper we use. All right, so here we go. No camera tricks, guys. We're going to do all this in real time, all right? Do like I did in my video from yesterday. We're going to cut these off kind of far out. We'll do some on the red plastic too. All right, there's a one cut in, and then we're going to come in closer. And then closer. Try to get the lighting on this just right for you guys. Again, we don't have to go crazy. Came off nice. See it? The little nub there. See it? Same on this one. Do a 2-piece. Go 1, 2. There you go. You can see it's discolored a little bit. I'm going to come in again. 1. Come in close and 2. There you go. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and take what I think is the winner here. These all are going to do the same thing as this box right here. All right, we'll go with the black first, and what you want to do is you just want to get to where the nub is. You can even go above onto the plastic, and you just want to get the nub to just get even with the surface that it's come off of. All right, we'll work on one side here. It's easier for me from behind this camera. I'm trying to do this, guys, with no edits at all. Okay, already we're in good shape. See how smooth it's come down to? Look at that. All right, now here's what you're left with. Now before we move on, let's go ahead and show you that you can clean it. You get some water. Now I do these over the sink at the end of my session here of building. Let's put this down here. We don't get anything wet. All right, but I'm going to do it here on the bench here on the camera. All right, all you're going to do is just go over your sink, rub it down. I got these at the dollar store, these toothbrushes. And hold on, let me dry it off here a little bit. And look at that. I mean, what you're seeing there is water. Once it air dries, there's nothing left on it. And that's how you clean it off. Water, and you use it again 1,000,000 times. This is why these are fantastic. All right, so let's get the water out of the way and move on. All right, now we're going to go to, all right, I showed you what we filed here. I'm going to take in the next one. Again, it's a much quicker process than I'm showing you. I got to do all this on camera and switching up things, which makes it a little harder. You're going to get this to come down to the surface a little even closer. It's really going to smooth things out. This is almost a full-on polisher. I'm going to show you what I mean in 1 second. Can you see it's starting to shine the plastic? See the shine? And when you go to prime this, if you're going to prime it, you're going to see no mark at all. You can't even tell where the nub came off. All right, so those are the two in my favorite container. The black and the clear, perfect. We're down. Now, we're going to finish off with this. This is perfectly everything you guys are going to need. This and this. All right? Or any of these in a combination, they all do the same thing. I think these are the best deals. But if you want these or the bigger one because your hands are big, you can do that. I'm still going to go in with the green a little bit. Okay, it's smooth as glass at this point. You probably can stop there if you're going to prime it. Let me show you what happens when we switch it over to the white side. This is the buffing side. I'm trying to do this on camera. The camera's right behind me, guys. Right over my shoulder here. So it's tough to do this and not whack the lens. You can see why people like the sponges, how it can shape itself to the piece. See that? Once you get your comfortable in your hand, your technique down, and believe me, this takes half this time. It's just tricky doing it on camera. You ready, guys? Look at that. And look what we're left with. Now, when you go to prime this, you're not going to see anything at all. Nothing. And if you're going to build your kit, just do this polishing technique with the nippers and the two files. Buff it up. You don't even have to paint it if you're going to build one straight out of the box. Look at that. Look at that. And I primed the piece over here. Hold on, let me grab it. It's tough to tell, but you're not going to see, there's not a single nub mark. There was 3 nubs on this one, here, here, and I believe on this side. And after priming it, nothing. There's not even a marker where it's been. Look at that. So, to go into more details, I guess we could. Let's do another one. We'll try a different brand here, in case you guys are curious to see another one work. Let's take out our sprue from this Zagok. It's red, so we can look at a different color. All right. We'll even switch up on the nippers. Use my displays. All right. What's a good piece that we can polish up here and show you? How about his tank? We'll do his tank here. All right. I'm going to go up a little bit. right, let's get him out of the way. All right, here we go. We'll clean these off, come in close. These displays work really well. Get the plastic out of it, and here we go, guys. We're going to go in for this one. There we go. A little discoloring. See it? Not too bad. Oh, you can see it right there. All right. We can go in. Same thing. We can use this colorful guy here, just to show you that they all do the same thing. Now, the nipper's done a really good job, so we don't have to go in too much with the rough one, the polishing one. Smooth it out. We're going to get that completely out of there. I think the nub is completely gone. All right. And rough it up a little bit with this. You can even use the green one in place of the black file if you buy just the clear. And then, see it? You're going to smooth it out. And now we're going to go in. And clean up the rest. The little squeaky sound would drive you nuts. It's like a mouse. A Looney Tunes mouse, anyway. There we go. I'll rub on my shirt to finish her off. Look at that. Number's right here. Hence the word was. There's a little bit there, you know, you can get it right off on the bottom. Again, it's tough to do out with the camera between me and the piece. Look at that. That's dust. Look at that. If you want to see how much it's shined up a bit, I'll show you right here. So there's a shine. That's what it looked like before. Look at that. And that's it. That's basically the test. As I said, I showed you all of these brands. They all will do the same thing. Display is the display is only the high grit. So let's try it on this one I've cut already. There's a, let's see. See it? The little nub right there. So once you cut it down, you can use one of these. The high grit one, the 12,000, if you buy just that, and then you buy a package of these. All right, that basically polishes. This is like a polisher in and of itself. It gets it right down there. You can use a little bit of the green, like I like to do, and then just flip over and go to this white portion. You know it's working when you get that squeak going. And nub is completely gone. That discoloration we can get. You just go a little further. If you're going to prime it and paint it, you're not going to see that at all. You can move on from that. But it's only tricky because of my position of where I am. I'm not set up properly yet with the right cameras, which is coming soon. And that's it. So that was the display. That's only a smooth for the display, this version. That's why I say the best way to go is this. It's $9 for 8 of them, 4 of each style, and you get, this was $10. You get 10 of those. That's $1 a piece. These are my 2 favorites. I highly recommend. Everything else will work as you've seen it. Like this is the same thing except it's stainless steel. All right. So here's the rougher side. Which side is the rougher? Right here. So I can't move my finger. So same thing. You're going to get your piece. Where's the nub? Right there. And you're going to polish it. And then I like to finish everything off with these sticks. And that's it. So everything does the same, except it depends on how much you want to spend or which one. I think the best value is this. Here's that giant one. And with this one, you're going to cover a lot of area, but a lot of the Gunpla pieces are tiny, so sometimes the smaller ones do come in handy. This is a really nice size, though, for bigger kits. Now you can see these are polishes because it's almost starting to shine through. See it? But I like to finish everything off with these buffing sticks, which is what the gun primers was, but this is just a more cost-effective way, you know, of doing it. Yeah. So anyway, it depends on what you want, what size you want when your hands. Personally, I'm going to highly recommend these. I'm going to put these at the very top, and then I'll put the pack, the 8-pack here, and then the 10-pack here, and then below I'll list each one as you've seen them here. If you don't know, there's only so many. You can click them. It'll take you right to the page, and you'll see the picture of each one that it is. Display is obviously the display. The stainless steel, I'll label it as stainless steel. And this 2-pack one, what's the brand? Norchan, Norchan. And this is a nice, big, beefy one to have. So, and that's it. That's it, guys. Run out this week. Grab these. These are a must-own for building these kits. It's just wonderful. It's done a great job. A couple of kits I built for nieces and nephews just to put in their shelves, and you just build them out of the box for them, but you still want them to look decent. So I mean, to be able to take these nubs off with one of these good nippers and then just polish it down to absolutely nothing but as the plastic was, is it's just a joy to see them once they're done too. And that's it. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I'll put all the links for everything below. Please like the video as it helps the channel immensely. And subscribe if you haven't already. We have more to come. We're going to do an unboxing video next. And then we got more paints to test. And I got some great paints on its way in. I got a full set of Jump Wind coming in from overseas. And I'm really excited to test these paints. They're going to be available in America for the first time. Been after these paints for like the better part of 3 years. And I'm so excited they're finally going to be available in America. Jump Wind paints are coming. And I have another airbrush test coming. Hobby Mio's airbrush. And I have, what else am I going to be testing? Oh, I got a giveaway with a Badger airbrush. We're going to test it, and then we're going to give one away. So a lot of stuff coming up. That's why you guys want to make sure you subscribe. And please hit the notification button so you guys know the second I put the videos up, particularly when there's a giveaway. There's only so much time. I'll be announcing the winner of the giveaway tomorrow for the entry grade Strike Gundam. And the lucky winner will be announced tomorrow. Anyway, guys, have a great well, I can't talk here, guys. I'm stumbling over my words. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you in the next video.